started struggling pretty severely with anxiety. I struggled with anxiety off and on through my teens, then got married, but I was able to control it, just kind of, brush it off. But about 5 years ago, it got to the point where I started having these panic attacks, and didn't know where they were coming from. I didn't have any really big trauma in my life, but I wasn't able to go to work because I would have a panic attack at work and it was dangerous. So I lost my job and I was at home for a while, and they just kept getting worse and worse, and every day I would be fearful to leave the house. I didn't know why. My wife was excellent, and I'm sorry, it's late and I'm tired, so we'll get emotional. But my wife was such a trooper. It was confusing at that time for her too. We'd only been married for 5 years, and it's like, why are you so fearful? What are you afraid of? What's going on? So I decided to see a doctor, and he put me on some anxiety medication that helped to take away some of the panic attacks. But along came side effects. I started gaining weight. I gained about 65 pounds total over a course of 3 months. And that was really devastating for me because I just felt like I was even more of a failure, lack of energy. I still couldn't work because the side effects were so severe. I was on 3 different meds at one time. I started having depression. I went back to the doctor and just put me on more meds, and I asked him, I said, what's the future look like? Like, when is it going to get better? Sorry. And I remember him just looking at me and saying, you either live with your panic attacks or you live on medication. It's just the type of chemical imbalance in your body. You'll just live with it for the rest of your life. And you'll have to switch from meds to meds. It'll wear off and you get a stronger dose. So that was not very good news for me. I knew that wasn't going to work. So my sister actually had been doing the products for a while, and she introduced me to Neolife. And I started on the breakfast pack. And within the first couple of weeks, I had an increase in energy. I did not want to go off my meds because I knew that was not a good idea. I didn't tell the doctor about the products I was taking either, but after about 4 weeks, I started cutting my pills in half, and I just kept doing that every couple of weeks. And I noticed that I wasn't going backwards. I was still getting better. I started losing weight. In a total of 3 months, I was off all my meds, and I've continued to take the breakfast pack along with extra salmon oil and Super B. And I've been medication free for 5 years. And I lost 65 pounds.
He's the challenge winner last year. Give him another hand. And Jeff, you started a business or 2, is that right? 1 or 2 businesses?
Yeah, my family's very musical, so I always enjoyed playing the piano. My father-in-law is a piano tuner in LA, and I always thought that was a neat trade, so I went to school and started my own business. Now I'm a piano tuner, and during trying to build my clients, I started a construction business. So yeah, I've been able to work on my own, support my family along with Neolife, and yeah, we're excited to continue our Neolife business and share the hope that the products